Now, one computer is primarily the left hemisphere, primarily, but not exclusively,
Hmm.
which processes information linearly using the laws of Newtonian logic, Newtonian physics, and not quantum physics. Okay, in that hemisphere, we primarily process information in terms of bits, 0 and 1, black and white. It's a binary system, uh, 0, 1, black and white. And that computer is a linear computer, is a linear processor. Okay? It processes information in a linear fashion. There is a present, there's a past, there's a future.
Hmm.
Okay? And it follows the law of Newtonian logic or Newtonian physics. But we also have another computer that is the right hemisphere, which is a quantum computer. The type of computers we're now developing uh, to be able to uh, enhance the artificial intelligence devices. Okay? And that computer, being a quantum computer, does not process information in terms of bits, 0 or 1, but it can be 0, it can be 1, it can be 0 and 1 together, it can be X, it can be Y, it can be W, you know, and most Newtonian logicians will say it's illogical. It's illogical logic, illogical logic, but it is quantum. It is the laws of quantum physics, it is the law of the subatomic world, it is the law of everything in the nano, in this, in the nano world. Okay, that computer processes information in a spiral fashion, not a linear fashion, in a circular, recurrent fashion. Okay, and it also processes information in parallel. So there is no present, past, or future. There, the time and space is actually double folded. It is capable of folding time and space. So everything happens in one moment, in one instant. There's only present. And we have the choice of selecting from that quantum world either X, Y, Z, or D, or whatever. In the other one, we have the choice of doing 0 or 1. It's a binary one. But this one, the right hemisphere primarily, yeah. I'm saying primarily because there are some functions, the left hemisphere, that are in the right and vice versa, you know. But anyhow, primarily the right hemisphere, which is the musical hemisphere, which is the artistic hemisphere, which is the visual hemisphere, processes information in terms of quantum physics. The left, it's the logical, linguistic, mathematical hemisphere, and it processes information in terms of quantum, of Newtonian logic. Okay? So I teach people how to connect the two hemispheres and use energy, because I'm an energy master, to more effectively. And through the corpus callosum, which is the tissue that connects the two hemispheres, I teach people how to be able to switch the energy from one place to the other, because I teach people how to meditate. I do the mantras, and the mantras create new neurological connections and new pathways, new neurological pathways that can be measured with the electroencephalogram and can be measured in terms of the different waves that the brain produces, alpha, beta, theta, and even gamma. And of course, delta also. And of course, gamma is the peak experience wave of 40 hertz and higher. You know, each wave is it's a frequency, a different frequency, because we are electromagnetic bio machines. And of course, I also teach them to get in touch with the heart electromagnetics, because the brain is one electromagnetic system, but the heart is also an electromagnetic system. People think the heart is the pumping organ. It is not just the pumping organ. The heart is also an electromagnetic device that has 500 neurons, 500,000 neurons, I'm sorry, 500,000 neurons. The brain has almost 1 trillion neurons, and each neuron is capable of doing 100,000 connections. So imagine the capacity of the brain. If you're able to use your brain, if you're able to use it to the full capacity, we will be walking gods on Earth. We would be a new species. We would be no longer Homo sapien. We would be Homo Deus. In other words, the man God, not the man sapien, Homo sapien, the one who knows, not the Homo erectus, the one that walks in 2 feet, but Homo Deus, the one that can do things that God can do. Like right now, we're doing things that to the Homo sapien of 100 years ago appeared like magic. I'm talking to you through the video. You're going to send that video to me. We're going to put it in YouTube, and people are going to see it. But 100 years ago, people said, well, that's magic. That's not possible. Well, I teach magic. To a certain extent, I'm a magician too. You know, I am the integrator of quantum physics, neuroscience, and spirituality. So I am doing things that the Homo Deus is capable of doing. I'm like an avatar, a person who came before the rest, before the other Homo Deus that are going to be on Earth pretty soon, or maybe not so soon. We don't know. But anyhow, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Okay? Now you can